Hey YouTube, it's Adam from I'm a Music Mogul, and welcome to another quick remake sort of tutorial. Today we're going to break down how J. Cole made 1985. It all starts off with a sample. Now I couldn't quite figure out what that sample is, so I simply just sampled it from the track itself. Online they're saying it's Frank Duke's track Couches. If you don't know who Frank Dukes is, be sure to check out some of his productions. He's pretty much every single producer pretty much samples Frank Duke's works. So I played around with that sample, couldn't figure it out. I know he used some lyrics from Kanye West's song We Don't Care, but let me know in the comments below if you know the actual sample used or if it was in fact Frank Duke's Couches, and how he actually got to this point over here. So I'm just going to change the tempo to 92 beats per minute. Here is the sample right here. So I'm just going to use the first two bars on that for now. So for most of the song, this is sort of filtered out. So I'm going to open up an EQ, and I'm going to filter out a lot of the highs. I'm going to filter a bit of the mids as well here. So it kind of starts off nice and dark just like that. And that goes on for a little bit. Now this beat is very simple. Nothing too crazy happening. And another point that simple beats sometimes takes the cake. We're going to bring in Logic's EXS24 sampler instrument. We're going to bring in the J. Cole 1985 drum kit. And we're going to go ahead and draw in those hi-hats. Hi-hats are very straightforward in this one. So that's pretty much just like that. Next is going to duplicate this track. We're going to bring in the snare, which is also just a straight snare hit. All right, next is going to bring in that kick pattern. Now this kick pattern is actually going to be 4 bars long. I'm just going to go ahead and copy this over. This pattern repeats itself. Except we're going to add in a kick at the end here. All right, so that's pretty much the basis of the beat. Before this pattern kicks in, we're going to add in a little something on this side over here. Let's just copy this over. All we're going to use here is the last kick. I copy this over here. All we're going to use is the last snare. And we're going to copy over the hi-hats. And all we're going to use are the last 2 hi-hats. So before this pattern drop comes in, it sounds like this. Kind of brings you into the next section. So this goes on for a little bit, and then this sample changes up and we start to hear more of the actual sample. So I'm going to go duplicate this track. I'm going to bring down this 2 pieces right over here. I'm going to pull back the EQ. gonna take out this mid cut here. Just gonna maybe cut some of the lows here. All right, so it changes up like that. We go into here. Just gonna volume match these two here. All right, so that sounds good just like that. And then when this sample, you hear sort of the higher frequencies in it, another piece to the drum kit comes into play. And there's like this left shaker and then this right shaker. So I'm gonna go ahead and duplicate these two tracks. Actually, I don't need the second track. I think I created the sample both left and right. So it can be on one track. So let's go ahead and draw that in. Duplicate this. All right, so it goes just like that. And then what happens here, it switches back up to, let's see what we'll do here. The ending cuts out a little bit here. And then what we're gonna do here is, let's just go cut this up over here. We're gonna go ahead and duplicate this over. And then it comes back into this quiet piece section. And then it comes back into this. Like once again, this is a very quick version of the arrangement. This is all extended. And then at the end, this sample just plays out with no EQ. And I'm just going to drag it out so we get the full sample from the track. That's how you remake J. Cole's track 1985. For your Logic users out there, I'm going to go ahead and place this entire session for you guys in the description box below this video. For your non-Logic users out there, got your back as well. I'm going to go and export all these MIDI stems, audio stems, and include the drum kit. You can find that entire playback in the description box below this video as well. That's it for me, guys. If you do have any questions on this, ask me in the comments section below. If you guys do know where the actual sample's from and how he actually used the sample, if it is Frank Dude's Couches, how did J. Cole go about sampling it? Let me know in the comments below, because I can't figure it out and I really want to know. Sometimes I don't know everything, and that's okay too. If you did like this video, remember thumbs up, share it, and of course hit that subscribe button for more good videos like this one. I'll talk to y'all soon. Later. Peace.